Well, it's time to talk a little hoops, and we are here with EKU men's basketball on the Kickin' It with the Colonels podcast. Today with us we have Jordan Crawford, Turner Buttry, Mayar Wol, and George Kimble III. Gentlemen, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, so classes are finished for the semester now, right? What are you doing with all this free time? Right? There is no such free time, right?
Yeah, basketball. That's it.
Yeah.
In the game.
Game practice.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Does it lighten up a little bit more that now that classes are over, you do have that little weight off your shoulder? Take us like what is it like for you now that classes are over? Because I'm sure that is a little bit of a weight off your shoulder, at least for a month.
Yeah, mentally it helps. You know, not having to worry about homework, so you can just worry about hoops.
Yeah, Turner, you're the veteran of this squad now. You're used to this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my third time going through the Christmas break here, so yeah, I'm pretty used to it.
Yeah, and you guys coming over it. Did you get out this early at your old school for the semester?
Nah, we since I was at a Division II, we started late, so we got out late, and then we also had this thing called a winter term that we had classes all throughout the winter. So yeah.
And then it's a little bit over 2 weeks before Christmas. I know that means holidays are right around the corner. You got basketball beginning in once January starts in ASUN play. Have you finished your Christmas shopping? Have you started your Christmas shopping?
Nah.
No?
I need to start looking.
It's a bit rough right now.
A little bit rough.
Yeah,
Thank goodness for Amazon, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Fresh off the game against Pittsburgh, what fans see, and I think this is fascinating, what fans see is they see you all playing at 7 o'clock. What they don't see is you guys arriving back at Richmond, what was it, 4 in the morning? 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
By the time you probably change drivers, all that. How tough is that for people that don't see that, to be able to play a game, get back late at night, because then all your schedule's so out of whack. And if you want to start here and just work your way down.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. You know, getting back around 5. Sometimes you can't go to sleep. Sometimes you can't go to sleep on the bus. You know, body hurt a little bit. But I mean, we're getting used to it. We'll be all right.
Yeah, Turner, I guess you're used to it now, right?
Yeah, all of us have probably done it a lot, but yeah, I mean, getting back at 4 a.m. is not easy. I think I couldn't sleep on the bus. I think I woke up at 1:30 today. And then, my sleep schedule will probably be messed up. I probably won't be able to fall asleep tonight. But, yeah, I'll be all right, though.
Yeah, I've done stuff like this, so it's still hard. It's always going to be hard, like, coming back late. Even when you get back home, like, you can't just go to sleep as soon as you get back home. Like, I don't think I went to sleep until maybe 6:30.
Yeah.
But it happens, and we'll adjust. So,
What's the latest anyone can remember getting back? Is 5, 6, 7? What's the record?
What did we get? We got back at 6 one time this year, didn't we?
I think this was the
From
latest.
From Troy, I think we got back at.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't because we played earlier.
Yeah, I think this has been the latest.
Yeah, this is probably the latest.
Well, Jordan, George, and Mayar, you three are new to Richmond. How do you like Richmond so far?
I like it. It's pretty quiet. You know, not a lot going on. Everybody pretty much knows everybody, so it's a good time.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really complain. It's not a bad area. We like the people here, too, so there's nothing you can really complain about.
Yeah, everything's so close, too, so it takes a lot of money on gas and stuff, because where I'm from, Tampa, everything's so spread out, so you got to spend a lot of money on gas, but here it's good for the tank.
Has Turner invited you over yet to cook a dinner for you all yet?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
Still waiting on that invitation?
I don't know if he can cook.
Who is the cook on the team?
I would say probably DJ.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
DJ probably the cook.
Take can cook. Devontae can cook.
Yeah.
I don't know about that either.
Nah, I had some. He cooked some chicken for me one time.
And it was good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the chicken dry?
Nah,
Or-
it was good. Good
okay.
chicken.
So
You didn't
Seasoned.
just stick it in the microwave?
Nah, he cooked it.
No sauce? You didn't need sauce?
Nah, I didn't eat no sauce, though.
Okay.
It was seasoned, though.
Okay.
When you don't eat sauce, that's the best kind.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's like getting a good steak. A good steak does not need steak sauce.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, Turner, you coming back now for third year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You could have jumped into the portal like a lot of people do now. Ultimately, what made you want to stay here at EKU and be a part of this program going forward?
Obviously, I would say Coach Hamilton. He was he offered me right when my sophomore season ended of high school, when not a lot of people thought that I could play at this level. I feel like, loyalty to him is big. And obviously, I like the play style and I like the area and stuff. So, yeah, I would say that my main reason was Coach Hamilton. And then, obviously I have family up here. That plays a role into it too. Before I moved to Bowling Green, I lived here until late in the middle school, and then I moved to Bowling Green. So I'm familiar with the area. I got some family here. And, but I would say Coach Hamilton is the biggest reason.
And you pretty much grew up on a basketball court. Your family, it was pretty much basketball at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, when my dad was a head coach for 18 years, I think. When I was born, he was already a head coach. So from the time and then he was my assistant coach all throughout high school. So, from the time that I was born, my mom always tells a story about, I was born in June. So, summer ball was going on for high schools. And, 10 minutes after I was born, my dad was like, I got to go back to the gym. So
got to go back to practice.
I've always just been around basketball and something that I fell in love with quick.
What did he teach you? One or two things that maybe it's not so much on the court, but maybe it's off the court as well about basketball or about life.
Yeah, he always knew that, I probably wouldn't be the tallest guy in the world. So he taught me that hard work is really important for me, and that, I always had to work hard no matter who doubted me and stuff like that. And then off the court, I would say that applies too. He's always been really on me about discipline and working hard. I always had disciplined parents, and something that is not always fun when you're a kid, but when you get older, you see that they was doing it for a reason. I feel like my dad has always just been on me about hard work and being disciplined, whether that's on or off the court.
Repping Kentucky there, Mr. Basketball a couple of years ago. Where's the trophy now?
Yeah, it's in Bowling Green. It's in my room in Bowling Green.
Yeah, I'm sure it's protected. It's not collecting dust, is it? Yeah.
I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I'll be home at Christmas. I'll
You'll
get
go
to
see
it. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. Then for the other three guys, going into the portal, what ultimately made you want to come to EKU?
Well, my visit was great here. Turner was actually my host. So,
pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I had a good
Did a
dinner.
good job, Turner.
Thank you.
When my visit here was pretty good. Coach Hamilton told me that if I come here, an opportunity of a lifetime will be put out in front of me. And I really believe that. He really believed that. So I trusted him. And then I came here, and then everything's pretty good right now. So
that's awesome.
Really, I'm big on relationships, and Coach AW, he's also a relationship guy. He knows how to talk to people, and he talks a lot about the truth. He won't lie to us. He's a guy that will tell us what we need to hear when we need to hear it. So that was very big on my part. And just the staff is just a bunch of great guys, easy to talk to, and that's also another big part. But basketball wise, he sees a vision, and our visions align. So and he believes in me, and that's also very big in the coach. That's something a player wants from every coach they've ever played with. So that's why, really.
George?
Well, the visits I took throughout the portal, I met a bunch of different coaches and stuff, but I think most just growing up with the way my dad was, he was very hard on me, super hard on me, and he wasn't a quiet guy at all, and And some of the visits I took, some of the coaches were more laid back and stuff. But coming to meet Coach A.W. and the whole staff, really just how energetic they were on my visit. And then just seeing how he told my parents how he was going to hold me accountable. He didn't lie about anything. And how much he believed I could be a good player, whether or not I came here. That's what made me want to come here. And just a great visit. Turner was also, I went to dinner with Turner when I was here too. So just an overall great visit while I was here. It just made me want to come here.
So Turner's the recruiting guy is what I'm hearing. And Jordan and Mayar, you both played together at Charleston last year. Did that have any effect on your decision? Did that impact your decision? Which one signed first?
I signed first.
Okay. And Mayar, did that impact your decision a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Craw's my guy. So that definitely impacted my decision. But it's just a great spot for both of us, really.
For sure. Now, you guys come over during the summer, and when everybody else is usually back home, it is a sort of brand new team this year. How have you all been able to develop that connection and that team chemistry throughout the summer and now into the winter months?
Well, I'll start. Just like this town in Richmond, especially during the summer, we were mainly focused on basketball and wasn't much else to do. So we were definitely together a lot off the court. So that helped us build our relationships and just how hard we work and that we're all going through it together. It definitely gelled us together. And then even with me, I broke my hand in the summer. Just being able to see everybody, like how hard they were working and stuff, and off the court, how close we were getting, it definitely helped us build a bond and stuff.
I think like there's a lot of teams where like there's people who don't like each other. And I think we're a team where it's like everyone cares for one another. We're not a selfish group. Like George said, we practice hard. So what we go through, practice isn't easy. Like practice is not easy. So we're all going through it together. So it makes us closer as a group, and we do things off the floor that keep us together. So yeah.
Yeah, I would just say like when you're a player and like you see a bunch of guys come in, like for a player that was here last year, you see a bunch of guys come in that like aren't selfish, then like it makes it easier like on you to be like, oh, I'm not gonna be selfish, because like if a bunch of selfish guys came in, you'd be like, oh, I just need to worry about myself. But like when you have a bunch of like people who you see are selfless, then it's easy to like for you to be selfless. So I feel like that's something that we all had in common and something that has helped us grow together.
Yeah, we weren't a selfish group. Everybody came in looking to win. So when everybody's looking to win, everybody's going to play together. And us being off the court, that also helps on the court. Everybody became close.
Kind of fun activities. I know earlier in the summer you took like a trip to the lake. Did you all do any other fun summer activities, or do you still do any fun activities together outside of basketball?
What was that we did? What y'all call it? When we was on the boat, bruh, and
You already said that.
Tubing.
Yeah, tubing.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Carl doesn't like water and he can't swim, so
I can
he
swim.
had the life vest.
I definitely can swim.
So it makes him feel like he can swim.
I can
He
swim.
thought he can swim, yeah.
I can swim.
Carl cannot swim.
I can swim. I don't know why he keeps saying that.
Who was driving? That's my question. Was it a jet ski?
It was it was a pontoon. There was two pontoons. It was some of Coach A-Dub's friends that he has, and they have like boats and stuff up there at Lake Cumberland.
Yeah. Because I don't know if I trust some of y'all.
You can trust me. I drove the boat a little bit.
Yeah.
I did drive the boat a little bit.
He did.
Yeah.
But we got him off quick.
Yeah.
Got him off quick.
Outside of basketball, what do you all like to do just as hobbies?
Well, I like to play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we all play video games.
Yeah, we play together.
All of y'all are video gamers.
Yeah.
What do y'all play, and who's the best?
I'm the best at everything we play.
That is not true. That is
Here
not
we
true.
go.
Immediately, that is
Here we
not
go.
true.
This could be a half-hour show just right here.
I think between Craw and George when it comes to 2K.
I'm better than him.
Okay.
But when it comes like Fortnite, I think
best.
Call of Duty, I'm better. And Fortnite, I'm better. College football, I haven't really played all the
I'm the
guys
best
yet,
at that
so
too.
Yeah.
I play anything. I'm solid in everything.
Carl's not good at Fortnite. Call
I'm
of
solid.
Duty.
I just don't build in Fortnite. That's the main thing.
The only game-
The main
Carl's
thing
good
of
at
Fortnite is
2K.
building, and he can't build, so
No,
that should tell you.
the main thing
enough.
is to do what you got to do, and that's what I do. I get the kills.
No, you don't.
No, you
I get the kills.
No, you don't.
You do not get the kills.
This could be a
And
debate.
TB plays
MLB.
MLB.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
a big MLB.
I like it.
He's a
baseball,
rager.
too.
He's a rager too.
No, I'm not a rager.
Are you the show guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the show.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a game that like it takes you forever to get good at,
It does.
and so like once you get good at it, like you really like it.
Yeah.
So I got hooked on it, but it took me a while to get hooked on it because I was just like so bad at it
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah. Do you all get a chance to play a little often? I know probably not during the season as much as you'd like, but do y'all get a chance to play often?
Yeah, I play every chance I get. I ain't gonna lie.
On off days mostly. That's
Off
Yeah.
days, yeah. What have you liked most about this season so far, and what, in your opinion, it could be either your personal game or team, what needs cleaned up before we begin ASUN play in January?
I'll start. I think one thing that I like about this season personally is that I'm able to play through my mistakes. And Coach A-Dub is coaching us through as we're playing. Obviously, coach is going to yell at you. He's going to tell you what you're doing wrong, which is what you want from a coach. But that's something I really appreciate where it's not after every mistake you're just coming out the game. And that hurts a player, no matter what level that affects a player. And I really do appreciate that. And one thing I think we need to work on is defensively, just being able to rotate and communicate more before we start playing conference play. I think that's a big part. I don't think we have any problems offensively. We're a really good offensive team. I think everyone can score. But yeah.
I'll go. One thing I like how competitive we are. Practices feel like games sometimes. So scrimmages get a little crazy. We go back and forth, a little trash talk. But every team does that. So it makes practice pretty fun. One thing I feel like we need to work on, like Wol said, is communication. I feel like sometimes like we don't really know exactly what we're doing sometimes, and we don't really hear everybody, so everybody does like their own thing a little bit. But I feel like if we get our communication down, we'll be good.
I personally like how, like when we lose, we always like bounce back. Like, not saying that we like always win after we lose, but like we're always gonna like tomorrow we'll have a really good practice. Like, and then like I can't wait to play Saturday. Like I hate like just losing and then like you just having to sit around for 2 days. Like I wish we could play again today. So yeah, I just like how this team like bounces back really well. And then one thing I think we need to work on is just like Carl said, communication. Just like talking to each other, and like I think that'll like keep growing. As like you said, like we do have 9 new guys at the end of the day, so like knowing each other and like keep being familiar with each other and like growing connection is gonna help us with that. Just like, and that goes like for everything. Just like knowing where each other's gonna be on the court, like stuff like that is just gonna keep getting better. And we have about a little less than a month before conference play, so yeah, we'll be fine.
Good thing you don't play football. Have to sit out for a week after a loss.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
I just think I like everybody's ability to be held accountable. Coach definitely coaches everybody hard equally. So the ability to bounce back from being coached hard and keep playing is something that I really admire about our team, especially because we play so hard, and it's easy to get frustrated with certain things, but everybody's able to bounce back and play through frustration and play through coaches coaching hard, or even player to player being held accountable. Everybody's acceptable to criticism and be able to bounce right back. And then I think one thing we need to work on is just finding a way to win, because as we get later in the season, everybody's going to be tired. Every team's going to be playing a couple games during the same week span. Just finding a way to battle through tiredness and finding a way to win, because a bunch of games this year we're up at the half. So just being able to find a way to win and keep competing during the second half and finishing off games is something we need to work on.
Yeah.
With the renovation of Baptist Health Arena, how challenging, I know for three of you guys, you never played there, how challenging has it been to be on the road constantly this whole non-conference, and how excited are you once January 9th comes here to play inside Baptist Health Arena here?
Nah, it's definitely tough not having any home games. I've actually never seen the arena before, so I don't really know how it gets, but I heard it gets pretty packed. Really want that home court advantage. But yeah, we're definitely excited for January, trying to get, hopefully the first home game is real packed, put on a show so they can start coming back.
Yep.
Definitely excited to play at home. Waiting to see the new arena. It is rough traveling and playing away games all the time. Even when we play at Berea College, it doesn't feel like we're playing at home. So I think it's going to be something that everyone's waiting for, ready to do.
Oh yeah, being on the road a lot is challenging, but also it's very good for us because we've learned to build like a it's us against everybody type of mentality, because when we go on the road, it's not a lot of fans cheering for us, especially like, for example, our game at Troy. I think it was three EKU fans there, so just knowing that we could battle through anything, no matter us. It's just as long as we got us, we can battle through and win.
And that brings you together more, right?
Yeah.
George, coming over from Eckerd there, a Division II program, did you think your game would translate to Division I as fast as it has?
I think yeah, for sure, because growing up I played against a bunch of Division I talents, and I played AAU on the circuit, playing against some of these top guys that you see at high major schools and even mid-major and low D1. I played against a lot of people, so I definitely knew that I'll be able to translate. But just coming here has definitely made me realize that everybody's just as good as you or even better. So being able to come in, be able to slow the game down, because last year I was be able to more dominant player. Just coming in and being able to slow my game down and learn little advantages and learning the game more from my teammates and Coach Hamilton is definitely something that's helped me transfer from D2.
Did you have a lot of offers coming out of high school? Did you have D1 offers coming out of high school, or was it just something you wanted to go there to Eckerd?
Well, my junior year I had offers, and then those kind of certain coaches got fired and stuff. So I could have waited and seen if I got more stuff. But honestly, I just wanted to go with the coach that believed in me in Eckerd College, and I went there and was able to show my talents, and then was able to ended up portal and come here to another coach that believes.
Yeah. And Mayar, coming out of high school, you were a top 100 player. I know you had your choice of college offers. What was that experience like for you, and how did you deal with that type of experience?
Every high school kid, that's what they dream of, is wanting to have offers from any school, being able to go to, knowing that you can go to the next level. But it was good. I feel like I handled it very well. I always kept a level head. I was never a cocky kid or a kid that just had an ego. You can ask my teammates. I didn't care about those things. I was just worried about playing basketball and playing it the right way, which helped me a lot. Like, coaches loved that. That's how I was. So yeah. Yeah.
And Turner, you play with some greats here at EKU over your time here. Michael Moreno, Kozart, all those, just a few to name. Did anybody take you under your wing coming in, and what was it like playing with some of those players? What did you learn from those guys?
Yeah, I would say two big ones are Cooper Robb and Michael Moreno. They just always talk to me about how hard it is here, and how hard I need to work coming in. And, they were even, supportive of me, in high school. They would watch my games and stuff. So, when I came here, I felt like I had, two people that I already knew, really well. And, they taught me a lot about, the system and stuff and, like we took a foreign trip my freshman year to the Bahamas and played 2 games. And, you know, they was just, like, telling me, like, a lot of stuff. Like, they were honest with me about, like, what I need to do, like, what I need to work on. And, like, as a freshman, like, at first, like, I wasn't playing. And then, like, as the year went on, like, once we started getting the conference play, like, I carved out some time in the rotation. So, and they had a big part in that. So I'll always be grateful for those 2. But, you know, I was with Michael for 2 years, so he was probably, like, the biggest one. You know, he always had my best interest and, like, would always tell me, like, honestly, like, what I need to do and, like, how I was playing. So, yeah, I'll always be grateful for Michael. He did a lot for me.
And now do you see yourself kind of in that role now as a veteran of this squad?
Yeah, you know, guy? I mean, we don't have a lot of young guys, but, you know, I do know the system as well as anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know what Coach Hamilton expects. You know, I try to preach those things. So yeah, you know, but, you know, Mike was here for 5 years,
yeah.
So but yeah, you know, I do know what the expectation here. I do know the system, you know, how everything works. So I feel like, you know, hopefully I was, you know, helping these guys like when they first got here. So, yeah.
And Jordan, how has your role changed from Charleston to EKU, and how have you elevated your game in the short time that you've been here?
You know, well, at Charleston, I didn't really play as much. It was my freshman year. I redshirted my freshman year. So last year was really my first year playing. Getting used to, like, the college game, like an actual college game, not just practices. Yeah, it was a lot of ups and downs. And then, yeah, it was more downs than ups, if I want to be honest. But coming here, you know, Coach Hamilton believed in me, so he allows me to play through my mistakes. So all the mistakes I make, I learn from them.
How did you manage those downs?
I used to call my mom. A lot of long nights, talking to family, yeah, talking to my teammates, and then really just getting in the gym, just shooting, trying to get my mind off of it. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get a little personal here as we wrap up here. You all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sure. So, one or two things on your bucket list that you want to accomplish? It may be next year, or it could be 5-10 years from now.
I want to play March Madness in advance. We went last year, but again, my role wasn't big on the team. But I still got the experience winning and being able to be there, and I know how much it takes. Another thing, come back to me. How about you come back to me?
You don't have to name two, just one, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
My bucket list in the next 5 to 10 years, I definitely also want to go to the March Madness in advance, and then in the future I want to play professional. And yeah, it's 2 things in my bucket list.
And it can be off the court too, if you want something off the court too.
Yeah, I mean, I would also say, play March Madness and win a game, or how many ever games.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a big deal, especially for mid-majors to go to March Madness. So that's what everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
And then in the next 5 to 10 years, I don't know. I'll probably want to be a coach. So whatever role in the next 5 to 10 years that brings me, wherever I'm at, I'll be thankful for.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
Yep. Jordan.
Next year, I also want to go to March Madness in advance. I've been twice and could never get past the first round. Every time we went, though, we lost to the team that went to the Final Four. So that tells you something. 5 to 10 years, just like George said, I would think I'm playing professional somewhere, whether that be overseas, G League, NBA, something.
Yeah, very cool. I like how each one of your responses were to get to March Madness. It seems like that's a whole team mindset. One more before we go to the wheel. What's a song on your phone right now that you listen to somewhat regularly that people would not expect you to listen to? As Mayar goes through his phone right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I See You by Fantasia.
Okay. I probably will not know any of these songs.
865 by Morgan Wallen.
Okay, so you're a country guy.
Something like that. Little country guy.
Sure. I was gonna say "Cover Me Up" by Morgan Wallen, but he already said that, so I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say "Iris" by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh, that's a classic. That's a classic.
That's a good song. That's a good song.
It is. It's got a good beat.
Probably just any Raw Wave song. Like, people look at me, they probably don't think I listen to Raw Wave. So.
Why is that?
Yeah. New subject. All right, guys, we got the wheel here. We'll spin that around here, and y'all want to take one spin, and we'll wrap things up. George, you want to lead us off?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Well, I can't see.
All right, there's a lot of different.
I can read it out. That was a weak one.
Oh well, it landed on bucket list item, so we already did that. And it landed on again.
Come on, lock in.
It's the same one. Favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream flavor is probably simple, like either birthday cake or cookies and cream. It's
Okay.
simple.
I've got a real question. Is there a bad ice cream flavor?
Yeah, mint chocolate chip.
Ooh,
That's
that's a
bad.
debatable one. Yeah, I feel like
I
that's
think
a hot
sugar
topic.
cookies
That's bad.
also. I think
Sugar cookie is
little-
crazy.
I-
Sugar cookie is good.
It's too much
Sugar
sometimes,
cookie is
I feel
good.
like.
Sugar cookie might be
Nah,
top 3.
It's like I don't know. Mint does not go on ice cream though.
Yeah,
It don't.
Mint,
Yeah.
yeah, mint.
I feel like fruit ice cream, like,
Not a fan.
yeah.
yeah,
Like
like,
mango
Those
ice
two
cream?
things don't mix well together.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't think.
So you said birthday cake or
Cookies and cream.
That's
Yeah.
a solid choice. That's a solid choice. All right, Mayar. You may not can get to it here.
Let me do it for you.
Look it up.
Your worst sport?
I know.
Lacrosse.
Ooh,
I played some when I was really young. Didn't take enough time. Wasn't good at it,
okay.
but I played it.
How long did you play lacrosse?
Maybe like 2 years.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Very interesting.
G.
That's a sport I don't know a lot about.
Let's spin it for you, TV.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, Turner's up.
Which
What does that
Which
say?
teammate would you pick to be stuck on a deserted island with?
I know the answer.
Honestly, maybe DJ Nussbaum. I feel
Is
like
he going to get you to safety?
yeah.
I feel like he knows, like, just like what to do, like with random stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like he just I think he's the oldest one.
Yeah. Nah, he's
So,
not the oldest.
was it he that-
He is.
He is.
Was it he
so-
that was said that was the good cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the good cook and
He's a do-it-all guy.
yeah, so
That's my roommate.
yeah.
He like the dad of the team. Yeah.
If you ever need something, you just call DJ.
Just call DJ,
He'll-
yeah.
Yesterday we were stuck. The snow or ice was on my car. He came out of nowhere with a
A little scraper.
Yeah.
He was
And a brush.
prepared.
He had a
He was
brush.
prepared.
Brush the
Yeah.
ice off.
Man, coming over from VMI, he's prepared, man. Yeah.
I got
All
you.
right,
Yeah.
it's Jordan's turn now. All right, last spin. Dream vacation. So money's no object.
Oh, I'm going to what is it? Maldives Islands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Look. Nah, I did a project on it. I did a project on it in like middle school. It looked pretty nice.
Where's that at?
And I ain't never
That's
been.
the first time I ever heard you say anything about the Maldives.
Carl,
Ever.
where's that?
I'm for real, huh?
Where's that at?
Somewhere over there.
Oh, where?
Where is it?
Not over
What
here.
continent?
Can you point to it on the map?
Y'all got him out?
The west or east?
East or west?
Why y'all doing this?
We're not a geography podcast. Don't worry.
But I'm pretty sure everybody know where that's at. A lot of people don't. If they don't know, you got Google.
I don't know.
You feel
As
me?
soon as we
Hold
end
on,
this,
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
have to Google that.
It's nice though.
Yeah, I'll have to Google that. All right, gentlemen, thanks so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it. It's great to chat with each one of y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
Thank you.
That is men's basketball here on the Kicking It with the Colonels podcast. We've been visited by Jordan Crawford, Turner Buttry, Mayar Wol, and George Kimble III. Thanks so much for joining us here today. And until next time, you've been Kicking It with the Colonels.